As you can see, I wasn't that happy when I got the solve. It was a really good solve, but I was thinking about my average and I already had an 11 and 10, so it wasn't going so great. I knew the average was pretty much ruined, and that turned out to be true because even with 2 great solves afterwards, it still wasn't PR. So at my last competition, I used the GAN XS, and I want to give you guys some updates about the cube. Here are the settings that I've been using. Also, the outside is feeling a lot less slippery just from using it a lot. And I don't know why this is happening, if it's just like my hands touching it a lot that makes this happen. But with other cubes, this outer feeling, I actually don't like it as much as what I have on the XS now. So this was just so stupid. 3 cross pieces done, you just do D2, and then you can solve this one. But before doing that, I took this pair and just moved it up so that it's a slightly better pair. And then I did the D2 and L. So I made sure that was as a back slot, and I actually saw this coming up for the next pair. So I thought about inserting this one in the normal way from here, or with R prime U2R from here. Either way, it didn't end up with a great solution for this. I just wanted something really lucky. So I just inserted it the normal way, and then did these two. I didn't see this pair. Actually, inserting that pair would just pair these up, which is crazy, but I didn't do that. So I did this, which still preserves the pair, and then I inserted this into the back, and lastly this one with L and U, so like this. All right, and then pretty sure I did like this sort of stuff before I actually did the algorithm. So this is an OLLCP case I use, but when there are full blocks here, I know it's going to just skip PLL as well. So I did the algorithm lefty, but I'll show it right-handed. It goes like this. And that was the solve. So stupid easy cross into one glass layer. So that's it for the solve, but something interesting, if you'd like to know it, is how this algorithm actually works. So if you look at the structure of the algorithm, we have one part and another part that are inverses of each other and just a U2 in the middle. So you can think of this as doing a setup into U2 and then undo the setup. Obviously, you know U2 does this, but you can think about it as swapping these 2 pieces, swapping these 2, swapping these 2, and swapping these 2. So that's what U2 does, 4 pairs of swaps. And if we look at this case right here, we actually need to swap these 2 edges. We need to swap these 2 edges, but not like this because they'll end up flipped, but like from here to here because the white belongs here and the red belongs back here. And we also have a swap from here to here. As you can see, this one belongs here and the red from there belongs here. And also these 2 need a swap. So that's 4 pairs of swaps, and obviously that doesn't apply for every OLL, but for this OLL, that's how you know that a setup into U2 would actually work. So we can look at any pair of pieces, but we'll just look at these 2 and notice that the U2 actually will end up swapping them. So if you just watch these 2 pieces, but I'll point at them where they are after the setup. So they're here and here. And so when you do U2, they actually end up swapping. And the same happens for every pair of pieces I identified earlier. And why this is interesting is because I can show you 2 more algorithms that are just variations of this one. We can just swap them all with a U instead. It does a different kind of swap, but it still only affects last layer pieces. So let's do that and see what happens. So if you do the reverse of that, which is putting a U prime, it actually solves this one last layer case. And obviously there's one more way you can do U, but you can try that for yourself if you want. Oh, and one more useless thing, if more than about 8,000 people watch this video, then there's a pretty good chance one of you gets this exact one glass layer case in your next solve. And I hope you've learned it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.